Sactown Marketing Mavericks with your host, Zach Henderson, delivering smart, high-impact marketing wins for Sacramento businesses.
Welcome to Sactown Marketing Mavericks. I'm your host, Zach Henderson, and today we're kicking off our Industry Playbook Series with a big picture conversation. I'm thrilled to welcome strategist for AI digital marketing in Sacramento, Joe Wilder. In this episode, we're unpacking why 2026 will be a different game for every local business owner listening: dentists, PI lawyers, med spas, restaurants, and more. We'll dig into AI search, rising CPCs, tighter SMS and email filtering, new compliance guardrails, and the growing role of AI agents living inside your CRM, POS, or practice systems. We'll also break down the core AI stack you'll need, the universal KPIs that predict growth, and how to prepare now so January doesn't catch you flat-footed. Let's get started.
Thanks, Zach. The short version is that distribution, data, and automation are all shifting at once. By 2026, AI-first search will be the default way people discover local services. That means fewer traditional organic clicks, more answers inside overviews, and a premium on entities, reviews, and structured data rather than blog sprawl. At the same time, paid media is getting pricier because auction pressure keeps climbing while targeting gets more privacy constrained. Inbox channels are tightening, so consent, identity, and deliverability become revenue levers, not afterthoughts. Finally, AI agents are moving from demos to daily operations, triaging leads, scheduling, quoting, even proactive retention, inside your CRM, POS, and practice systems. Winning won't come from one hack. It'll come from a clear operating system that aligns offers, content, data, agents, and measurement towards speed, trust, and experience. That is the real change ahead.
That framing is helpful, and it matches what we're seeing on the ground with clients. Let's double-click on discovery. When you say AI-first search, owners think, do I still need SEO? Can you break down how overviews and zero-click answers change the local game? What happens to Google business profiles? And the practical moves a practice or restaurant should make before January, so they still show up when a model assembles the answer.
Great question. The model assembles answers from trusted entities, not just pages. Your Google business profile becomes a primary data source, as do high-signal directories, your schema, and consistently worded NAP data. Tactically, tighten categories, services, products, pricing ranges, insurance, menu items, hours, booking links, and Q&A inside the profile. Add service-level photos, short videos, and keyword-anchored FAQs. On your site, use organization, local business, service, product, and review schema. Publish concise answer modules that map to common intents, and interlink location and service pages. Reviews are fuel. Prioritize fresh, specific, photo-rich reviews that mirror the phrases people ask. Feed the model facts, credentials, awards, patient or guest outcomes, safety, financing, accessibility, and real availability. Finally, reduce load time, implement core web vitals, and ensure an AI-friendly information architecture because structured clarity beats fluff in a zero-click world. Make it scannable, accurate, maintained weekly, and validated with analytics and customer feedback.
Love the specificity. It's encouraging because those are doable moves for any team. Let's tackle paid. Owners feel like CPCs rise every quarter, and performance bounces around with algorithm changes. How should a local business rebalance budget across Google, Meta, LSAs, and maybe retail media? And what guardrails keep profitability when auctions tighten and attribution gets noisy? Also, where should first-party data efforts concentrate to offset costs?
You can't outrun auction inflation. You design around it. Anchor on blended CAC and cost per scheduled, not just CPC. Use broad match with strong negatives and robust offline conversions from your CRM, so Google can optimize to real appointments or cases. Run Performance Max with a clean feed, location extensions, and lead forms, but guard with brand exclusion lists and asset testing. Lean on LSAs for intent, and push reviews there weekly. On Meta, treat creative as the audience, rotate hooks, UGC, and offer variants, then optimize to booked appointments via the Conversions API with server-side events. Fund durable remarketing through email and SMS list growth driven by content, offers, and QR capture at the desk or table. Validate with holdouts and short incrementality tests. Finally, track phone quality with call scoring, track show rates, and reallocate weekly toward channels producing kept appointments, not just leads. That discipline protects margin consistently.
Clear, disciplined advice. Now, the inbox. Owners are feeling text blocked, emails landing in promotions, and carriers demanding registrations. The anxiety is real. What exactly is changing with SMS filtering, A2P rules, and email authentication? And how should a regulated practice handle consent when medical privacy and security, TCPA, and state privacy laws overlap? Practical steps and mistakes to avoid would really help listeners. And what deliverability metrics actually matter right now?
Carriers raise the bar. For SMS, register A2P 10DLC brand and campaigns. Keep content aligned to the approved use case. Respect quiet hours. Include business name and opt-out every time. And avoid link shorteners that look shady. Use double opt-in and store time-stamped consent logs tied to identity. For email, authenticate with SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. Start at PBOS Quarantine, move to PBOS Reject, and enable BIMI for brand trust. Segment by engagement, suppress unengaged contacts, and warm new domains or subdomains gradually. In regulated settings, keep PHI out of marketing channels. Use secure patient messaging for anything sensitive, and separate appointment reminders from promotions with distinct consent. Mind TCPA, state privacy, and ADA accessibility. Never gate reviews or incentivize only positives. FTC is watching. Metrics: SMS delivery pass rate, block and complaint rate, email inbox placement, spam rate, domain reputation, and click-through. Optimize cadence by cohort, not calendar. Test content, links, timing.
Super actionable. And I like the principle of separating reminders from promotions. Let's shift to AI agents, because that's where owners feel both excitement and risk. We're seeing agents triage calls, schedule, answer FAQs, and even propose offers. Could you outline how a responsible rollout should look, and then map the core AI stack every local business will need in 2026 to make those agents effective instead of chaotic? Real examples would help a lot today.
Start with a narrow, high-value workflow and explicit guardrails. Example: an inbound lead agent that only schedules, answers pre-approved FAQs, and escalates anything ambiguous. Power it with retrieval from your SOPs, offers, and knowledge base. Log every interaction, and require human approval for outbound commitments during Phase 1. Train on recordings and transcripts from your best staff. Test in shadow mode, then graduate to live with throttles. Now the stack. Data layer. Clean CRM or CDP with identity resolution, consent records, event tracking, and offline conversion mapping. Systems layer. Integrate the CRM with your POS or practice management and phone system for read, write access. AI layer. A secure model provider. An agent framework with tools for search, calendar, payments, and ticketing, plus a vector database for retrieval. Content layer. An AI-friendly website and CMS with schema, FAQs, offer library, and automation-ready assets. Acquisition layer. Google, LSAs, Meta, and review management connected to the data layer. Operations layer. Analytics, QA monitoring, and alerting dashboards. Security and compliance, SSO, role controls, audit logs, data retention, and PHI-aware routing. Training, playbooks, owner dashboards, and a monthly improvement loop. That architecture makes agents reliable extensions of your team, predictable, safe, and measurable by design.
That's a blueprint leaders can follow. Let's quantify success so owners know whether the system is working. What universal KPIs should every local business track weekly in 2026, regardless of vertical, and what good looks like? After that, I'll tease next week's deep dive into Dentail. And for anyone taking notes, we'll link the 2026 Readiness Checklist on our site. Just message us and we'll send it right over. It's practical, short, and built from these playbooks. Use it to prioritize.
Measure the journey end to end. Acquisition, blended CAC, ROAS, and cost per scheduled. Speed to lead under 60 seconds. Contact rate over 70%. Booking rate from qualified leads 30-50% depending on vertical. Show rate 70-85%. Core conversion, case or treatment acceptance 50-70% for qualified, or table turn targets for restaurants. Revenue per available hour or per table hour. Reputation, review velocity 15 to 40 per month per location, with average rating above 4.6. Retention, reactivation rate and list growth. Unit economics, LTV, CAC above 3.1. Messaging health, SMS pass rate above 95%. Complaint rate under 0.2%. Inbox placement trending up. Agent ops, containment rate with CSAT over 4.5. Near zero escalations for scope. Finally, utilization and staff hours saved. For action, run a readiness audit. Pick one high-impact workflow, instrument tracking, train the agent and team, and schedule a weekly optimization rhythm.
That's our kickoff. We covered why 2026 flips discovery toward AI search, how to adapt content and profiles, how to protect margin as CPCs rise, what to do about SMS and email filtering, and the core AI stack plus KPIs to run. Next week, we dive into dental. Grab the 2026 Readiness Checklist at our site. Message us for the 2026 checklist. Let's connect? Visit titanaimedia.com. That's titanaimedia.com. Subscribe and stay ahead with us.
Thanks for listening to Sactown Marketing Mavericks with Zach Henderson, where Sacramento's top local businesses come to sharpen their marketing edge. Subscribe for new episodes every week. And if you're ready for a precision audit that can transform your website, SEO, and visibility, visit titanaimedia.com. We'll see you next week.